North Korean trucks weave their way through the narrow, congested streets of Dandong. Minutes earlier, they'd crossed the Yellow River Bridge that links the two allies. It's a lifeline for the north. Many of the trucks leaving China carry cargoes easier to identify than others. We saw many transporting an assortment of building materials. The border between China and North Korea is busier than you'd imagine.
Sanctions? Well, how should I say? To be honest, I don't feel any difference after the sanctions. We still send staff to North Korea every day.
Illicit trade flourishes along this frontier. This is the customs yard where every truck going to North Korea is supposed to be inspected to ensure their cargoes are UN compliant, a near impossible task, say analysts.
China's government cannot control every individual person, every individual companies, which may seek profits by smuggling forbidden banned items to and from North Korea.
China provides up to 90% of North Korea's trade. In 1 hour, we counted more than 200 trucks leaving China. The onus has been on China to make sanctions against North Korea work. But when China agreed to those sanctions, it insisted on a number of exemptions to minimize the impact on civilians living across this river in North Korea. This loophole gave significant discretionary powers to Chinese customs to decide what to allow into North Korea as well as out of it.
They could essentially, if you like, strangle the North Korean economy, according to the resolution 2270, and they also can continue business as usual, also in full accordance with the resolution 2270.
Using sanctions to punish North Korea may not be working. Its nuclear bomb tests and missile launches continue. In response, the United States plans to deploy a missile defense system in South Korea, which China strongly opposes.
The Chinese reaction was predictable. They decided to inflict revenge by becoming less strict on North Korea.
And that's maybe why this border crossing has suddenly become so very busy. Adrian Brown, Al Jazeera in Dandong.